This is the translation instructional video. This is the first of 4 videos that you can watch to fill in your transformation book. First, you need to grab a book from the desk in front of you. I need you to write your name, date, and class period on the back of the book that you have on your desk. I want you to title the book as shown, Transformation Book. That is going to go on the front cover. You are then going to copy the notes as you watch the video. Go ahead and open your book to the first page, and we're going to title this page Translations. Now, I know that some of you may have the book backwards and your graph may be on the right-hand side. That is fine. Just take your notes on the left-hand side of the page. Again, we're titling this page Translations. It's the first of 4 skills that we're going to be learning in this transformation unit. The word translation means to slide, meaning we're going to take the shapes on the graph and we're going to slide them up, down, left, or right. It's important to note when we're talking about translations that lines and shapes are always congruent. The word congruent means same size and same shape. So when you are translating something, it's going to stay the same size and same shape. We're going to go ahead and start with our first shape, which is the triangle in the middle. Our first step is to write down the original points. So point A is at 2, 4. Starting at the origin, I go over 2 and up 4 to get to point A. I go over 7 and up 5 to get to point B, and point C is at 4, 10. Once we have written down the original coordinate points, then we can go ahead and translate the shape. For this problem, we are going to translate the shape 7 units up. To translate a shape, we start with point A, the first point. So put your pencil on point A, and then go up 7 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to put a point. We're going to do the same thing with point B. Put your pencil on B and go up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, we're going to do point C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once we have drawn all of our points, we can go ahead and connect our dots. And then we need to label our points. When we label our points, we label them the same letter, so A is still A, but we're going to add a little mark here at the top. It looks like the number 1. It's called A prime because we've moved the point 1 time. And so we have A prime, B prime, and C prime. Once we have labeled the points, we can go ahead and write down those new points. So A prime is now at 2, 7, 11. B prime is now at 7, 12. And C prime is at 4, 17. And that's all you have to do for shape number 1. Now we're going to go on to shape number 2. Down in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the shape labeled D, E, F, G. Point D is originally at 4, negative 8. E down at the bottom is at 14, negative 19. Letter F is at 9, negative 18. And point G is at 10, negative 12. Again, our first step is to write down the original points. Once we have copied down the original points, then we can go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I end up here, and that's where I make my point. I can go ahead and label it D prime. For point E, again, put your pencil on the point and go 15 units left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Again, I can go ahead and label my points. And I'm going to label that one E prime. I'm going to go to point F and go 15 units left again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm going to label that one F prime. And the last point G, again, going 15 units left, all we're going to do is count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to label that one G prime. Once you have drawn all of your points, you can connect the dots. And once we have drawn the new shape, our next step is to write down the new coordinate points. The new shape for number 2 is located at D prime, which is -1, -8, E prime, which is -1, -19, F prime, which is -6, -18, and G prime, -5, -12. Now, on for shape number 3, it's here in the middle, and it's labeled HIJK. Again, the first step is to label the original points. H is at -11, -1. I is at -7, -1. J is at -10, -4. And K is at -6, -4. Now, for this shape, we're going to start by putting our pencil on the first point, which is H. We're then going to go the 9 units right. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But we don't actually put a point. We go ahead and continue and go 2 units up. 1, 2. Then we can put our point and label it H prime. I'm going to do the same thing with letter I. I put my pencil on I, and I'm going to go 9 units right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then before I put down my point, I'm going to go up 2. Once I have made my point, I can go ahead and label it I prime. We're going to do the same things for points J and K. Putting my pencil at J, I'm going to go 9 units right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 2 units up and label it J prime. Last step is to put my pencil on point K and go 9 units right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then go up 2 and label that one K prime. Once my points are drawn, we can go ahead and connect the dots. And then our last step is to write down the new prime coordinates. The new coordinates are H prime at -2, 1, I prime at 2, 1, J prime at -1, -2, and K prime at 3, -2. Now, at the bottom of your book, because you should still have a little bit of space left, I want you to try the last problem on the graph. I'm going to help get you started. Our first step is to take the triangle LMN and label the original points. L is at -6, 20. M is at -4, 15. N is at -1, 16. You are going to translate. You can go ahead and take a look at the screen and see if you got the answer correct. Once you have graphed your shape, remember to write down the new coordinates. The new point L is at -11, 16. M prime is at -9, 11. And N prime is at -6, 12. We have finished the translation notes for this packet. So what I want you to do is answer the 4 translation problems in the transformation packet at your table. This will be a classwork grade. Next, turn the page in your transformation book and find the reflection instructional video on my YouTube channel.